Are we the only ones in this endless sea of stars? Or is there something or someone out there waiting to be discovered? The observable universe is a mind-boggling 93 billion light-years across, containing more than 100 billion galaxies. Each galaxy is home to billions of stars, and around many of those stars are planets. Scientists believe there could be trillions of habitable planets, some possibly supporting life. So, with all that space, where is everybody? This very question, posed by physicist Enrico Fermi, gives rise to what we now call the Fermi paradox. The paradox is simple. With the sheer scale of the universe, we should expect life to be everywhere. Yet here we are, alone. Aliens had hundreds of millions of years to find us, but they haven't. Let's dive into this mystery and break it down. The Milky Way alone is home to about 400 billion stars, and over 20 billion of them are sun-like. Imagine that. If just a small fraction of these stars have planets in the habitable zone, the sweet spot where life could thrive, that's millions of potential homes for life. Yet, after all this searching, we haven't found a shred of evidence that we're not alone. But it's not just about numbers. It's a story of time. The Milky Way is 13.5 billion years old. Earth has only been here for 4.5 billion. If life has existed elsewhere, where are their remains? Could civilizations have risen and fallen before us? Or are we truly the first to break through the cosmic silence? Now, let's talk about what happens when a civilization reaches certain milestones. Russian scientist Nikolai Kardashev's famous scale measures a civilization's technological advancement. Type 1. A civilization that harnesses all the energy available on its home planet. Type 2. A civilization that controls the energy of its star. Type 3. A civilization capable of harnessing the energy of an entire galaxy. We're somewhere around 0.7 on this scale. That means we're just starting to tap into Earth's potential. But imagine if there were civilizations out there that have already mastered the power of their stars or galaxies. Why haven't we detected any signs of them? One of the strangest things is that if life were abundant, even a relatively primitive civilization should have been able to spread across the galaxy. A species capable of building generation ships could colonize the entire Milky Way in just a couple of million years. And yet, we've found no clear evidence, no signals, no spacefaring civilizations, nothing. Here's where things get really interesting. There are some unsettling answers to this paradox. The Great Filter. The idea of a great filter is one of the darkest possible answers. It's a barrier so incredibly difficult to overcome that civilizations like ours could be one of the rare few to make it this far. Perhaps we've already passed a major filter, something incredibly rare or catastrophic that most species never overcome. If that's the case, it would explain why we haven't detected other advanced civilizations. Maybe we're the lucky ones. But what if the Great Filter is still ahead of us? What if the most advanced species, like us, create technologies so powerful that they destroy themselves before they ever leave their home planet? Weapons of mass destruction, rogue AI, or environmental collapse might bring civilizations to an early end. If that's the case, perhaps the reason we don't hear from others is because they've all wiped themselves out. Or there's another, even more chilling possibility, the zoo hypothesis. What if we're not alone at all, but an older, more advanced civilization is watching us, waiting for us to reach a certain level of technological development? Maybe there's a civilization out there, Type 3, that has been quietly observing us, just waiting to eliminate us before we get too dangerous. The zoo hypothesis suggests that we are like animals in a zoo, and the advanced species are keeping us under observation, ensuring we don't break out of our designated space. Or maybe, just maybe, we're truly alone, which is terrifying. We've found no proof of alien life. It's possible that amidst all the stars and planets, Earth is the only home for life. The thought of being alone in an ever-expanding universe might sound lonely, but it also means that we have a responsibility to protect what we have, to make sure life on Earth survives, to reach for the stars and spread the flame of life across the cosmos. But enough about theories. What do you think? Could there be alien civilizations out there just waiting for us to discover them? Or are we truly alone in the vast void of space? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If this mystery fascinates you as much as it does to us, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more explorations into the unknown. The Fermi paradox leaves us with more questions than answers.